Your dog's wagging tail doesn't always mean they're happy. Your dog may not cry real tears, but their heart can break just the same. Are you accidentally causing emotional pain to the one who loves you the most? Let's find out in 16 ways that proves you're emotionally hurting your dog. Mistake 16. Calling them something they don't like. Dogs may not understand every word you say, but they can easily pick up on the tone and emotion behind it. Calling your dog names like bad dog, troublemaker, or anything else with a harsh tone can confuse and hurt their feelings. Dogs associate your tone of voice with their actions, so even playful teasing can make them feel as though they've done something wrong. Instead of using negative terms, focus on positive reinforcement. Praise your dog with kind words and an affectionate tone, even when correcting behavior. Saying "good boy" or "good girl" with a warm voice helps build trust and confidence in your dog. Negative language can also make training harder, as dogs respond best to encouragement rather than punishment. By being mindful of how you address your furry friend, you'll create a happier, healthier relationship based on love and mutual respect. Mistake 15. Preventing them from sniffing on walks. For dogs, sniffing is more than just curiosity. It's how they explore the world and gather information. Rushing them along on walks without allowing time to sniff is like taking someone to a movie and not letting them watch. Dogs use their noses to read their surroundings, detect other animals, and even sense changes in the environment. Denying them this natural behavior can lead to frustration and take away the mental stimulation they need. Instead, let your dog set the pace during part of the walk. Allow them to pause and sniff to their heart's content. This not only makes walks more enjoyable for them, but also helps keep their mind active and engaged. Mistake 14. Ignoring their basic needs. Overlooking your dog's basic needs like grooming, health checks, or regular walks can have a serious impact on their well-being. Dogs can't communicate discomfort in words, so they rely on you to notice signs of trouble. Persistent scratching, shaking their head, or limping might indicate underlying issues that need attention. Neglecting grooming, such as letting their nails grow too long or skipping ear cleanings, can lead to pain and infections. Skipping vet visits or ignoring flea prevention treatments can also put your dog's health at risk. Taking the time to care for their physical health is a key part of showing love. Regular grooming, exercise, and health checks help your dog feel comfortable and cared for. A healthy dog is a happy dog, and staying on top of their needs ensures they'll live a long, joyful life by your side. Mistake 13. Removing their food or treats while they're eating. Eating is an important and vulnerable time for your dog. If you interrupt their meal or take food away, it can cause stress and even lead to food aggression. Dogs value their mealtime as a moment of calm and security, so teasing or disturbing them while they eat can disrupt that. While it's good to train your dog not to guard their food aggressively, respect their space during meals. If you must take their bowl or treat for safety reasons, do so calmly and with clear communication, rewarding them afterward. Providing a peaceful eating environment helps your dog feel safe and loved. It also promotes healthy eating habits, as stress-free dogs are less likely to eat too quickly or develop food-related anxiety. Mistake 12. Pushing them away when they need you. Dogs are pack animals, and their human family is their pack. When your dog seeks attention, whether through cuddles, kisses, or simply resting against you, it's their way of expressing love and seeking comfort. If you frequently push them away or ignore their advances, it can make them feel rejected. Constant rejection may lead to anxiety or behavioral issues, as your dog tries harder to gain your affection. Over time, they might even stop seeking comfort from you altogether, which can damage the bond you share. If you need space, try redirecting their attention with a toy or a treat. But make sure you dedicate time every day to show them love. Simple actions like petting, playing, or cuddling go a long way in keeping their spirits high. Remember, to your dog, you're their whole world, so make sure they feel loved. Mistake 11. Teasing your dog. Teasing might seem funny to you, but it can confuse and upset your dog. Common examples include pretending to throw a ball, tugging away a treat after offering it, or blowing on their face. These actions may seem harmless, but they can make your dog feel frustrated and even anxious. Dogs rely on consistent communication to feel secure. When you tease them, you disrupt their ability to trust your intentions. Over time, this can lead to hesitation or mistrust in your interactions. Instead of teasing, engage in activities that are fun for both of you. Play fetch and actually throw the ball, or offer treats as rewards for good behavior. Building trust through positive experiences strengthens your bond and keeps your dog happy. Mistake 10. Ignoring signs of pain. Dogs can't tell you when they're hurting, so they rely on you to notice subtle changes in their behavior. Signs of pain might include limping, licking a specific area, or changes in appetite and energy levels. Ignoring these signs can lead to prolonged suffering and worsen the problem. As a dog owner, it's important to be a pain detective. Regularly check for physical changes, like swelling or redness, and pay attention to behavioral shifts. If you suspect something is wrong, don't wait. Consult your vet. Your attentiveness shows your dog that you care about their well-being. By addressing pain promptly, you're not just helping them physically, but also strengthening the bond of trust they have with you. Mistake 9. Punishing your dog harshly. Yelling at or physically punishing your dog doesn't teach them good behavior. It only creates fear and confusion. Dogs may not understand why you're angry, and punishment often damages the trust they have in you. Actions like hitting, throwing objects, or rubbing their nose in a mess are especially harmful. These methods don't help your dog learn. They just make them scared of you. Over time, this fear can lead to anxiety, aggression, or other behavioral problems. Instead of punishment, focus on positive reinforcement. Reward them when they behave well and redirect their actions when they make mistakes. A calm, patient approach encourages learning and strengthens your relationship. Remember, your dog wants to please you. Guiding them with kindness is the best way to help them succeed. Mistake 8. Not providing mental stimulation. Boredom can be just as harmful to a dog as physical neglect. Without enough mental stimulation, dogs may develop destructive habits like chewing, digging, or excessive barking. A bored dog is an unhappy dog. Dogs need activities that challenge their mind and keep them engaged. Interactive toys, puzzle feeders, and regular training sessions are great ways to stimulate their brain. Even simple activities like teaching new tricks or playing hide and seek can make a big difference. A mentally stimulated dog is less likely to act out and more likely to feel content and fulfilled. Incorporate mental exercise into their daily routine to keep them happy and prevent boredom-related issues. Mistake 7. Excluding them during social gatherings. Dogs are social animals, and they consider themselves part of your family. When you leave them out during social gatherings, whether by locking them in another room or ignoring them, it can make them feel isolated and rejected. Your dog thrives on interaction and enjoys being part of the action. Allowing them to meet your guests and be part of the gathering with proper boundaries helps them feel included and loved. It's also an opportunity for them to socialize and practice good behavior around others. If your dog tends to get overly excited, prepare them in advance with exercise or training to help them stay calm. By involving them in your social life, you show your dog they're a valued member of your pack. Mistake 6. Forcing them into uncomfortable situations. Dogs can have specific fears, such as thunderstorms, fireworks, or even certain people or objects. Forcing them into situations that make them uncomfortable can increase their anxiety and harm their emotional well-being. Instead of pushing them into their fears, provide comfort and support. Create a safe space for them during stressful events, like a cozy corner with their favorite blanket. Speak in a calm, reassuring tone and stay close if they need you. Over time, gradual exposure and positive reinforcement can help them feel less afraid. Never make fun of or dismiss their fears. They rely on you for protection and comfort. Mistake 5. Not giving them enough playtime. Playtime isn't just fun for your dog. It's a vital part of their physical and emotional health. When you don't dedicate enough time to play with your dog, they may feel neglected or even develop behavioral problems from pent-up energy. Playtime strengthens the bond between you and your dog. Whether it's a game of fetch, tug of war, or simply running around in the yard, these moments show your dog they're loved and valued. Even 20 to 30 minutes of quality playtime a day can make a big difference. Incorporate activities your dog enjoys and vary the routine to keep things exciting. A happy, well-exercised dog is less likely to act out and more likely to relax and enjoy quiet time with you. Mistake 4. Exposing them to loud noises. Dogs are naturally sensitive to loud sounds, such as fireworks, thunder, or even raised voices. These noises can cause stress and anxiety, especially if they happen frequently. Yelling at your dog, for instance, doesn't teach them to behave. It only makes them scared. If your dog is exposed to loud sounds, create a calming environment to help them feel secure. Offer them a quiet space, play soothing music, or use calming products like anxiety wraps or pheromone diffusers. Training your dog with positive reinforcement in a calm voice is much more effective than scolding or yelling. A stress-free environment helps your dog feel safe and strengthens the bond you share. Mistake 3. Cropping their ears or tail. Cosmetic procedures like ear cropping or tail docking are unnecessary and painful for dogs. These procedures are often done to fit a breed's traditional appearance, but they serve no benefit to the dog and can cause long-term physical and emotional trauma. Instead of valuing your dog for their looks, focus on their unique personality and the unconditional love they offer. Celebrate their natural appearance and ensure their health and happiness come first. Mistake 2. Ignoring them after a major life change. Bringing home a new baby or pet can often result in less attention for your dog. This sudden shift can make them feel ignored or replaced. Dogs are creatures of routine, and significant changes in their environment can lead to feelings of anxiety or sadness. To help your dog adjust, include them in new routines. Let them interact with the baby or new pet under supervision and reward positive behavior. Showing them they're still a valued part of the family helps prevent feelings of neglect. Mistake 1. Using a crate as punishment. A crate should be a safe and comforting space for your dog, not a place of punishment. If you yell at your dog and force them into the crate after bad behavior, they may begin to fear it. This can make them reluctant to use it even during times when they need security, like during travel or thunderstorms. Instead, make the crate a positive space by associating it with rewards, treats, and comfort. This way, your dog will see it as their personal refuge rather than a place of fear.